rocking the Scarlett Johansson voice here, and I'm kind of loving it. It's coming back slowly but surely. The allergens and the atmosphere are dying down. And today, as I promised in my lifestyle favorites, I'm going to be whipping up a matcha berry oats for you guys. Show you guys what I've come up with and have been enjoying these past few days as a breakfast in the morning. And so I hope you all enjoy the recipe. And of course, I'm going to be donning my Classy Pal apron back there. And I had to put away my Christmas apron, which was so festive and retro, but I'm going back to my veggie one from IKEA. So for the matcha berry zucchini oats, I'm going to be using just a small zucchini. You guys know I've used raised cauliflower in my oatmeal in the past, and I really love that as well. However, my Costco has been out of it lately, so I've been doing oats, if you will. I'm also going to use 1/3 cup of whole rolled oats. These are just plain generic store rolled oats. I think they were like $1 for 30 servings, so pretty good value. I'm going to be using 1/3 cup of cranberries. I got these at Costco, and I just freeze the Costco bag and take out aliquots of what I need, and they thaw out pretty quickly. I'm going to be using a serving of the Matcha Reserve Blueberry Matcha. However, you can use any matcha that you like for this recipe, and I just like this blueberry one a lot. I like the taste of it, and it goes really good with the cranberry flavor that I'm going for here, along with the blueberry. It's just kind of a nice berry flavor. It's really subtle. This doesn't have any added sweetener to it, and I've really been enjoying it and kind of rationing it out. I also really like their other flavors as well, and I think the mango one would also be good in an oatmeal like this. And then I like to add a little bit of protein powder to my oatmeal in the morning. I just find it helps with my sustenance. I just find that it helps with my satiety throughout the day to have that. So I'm going to be using half a serving of the Vega Sport Vanilla Protein Powder. Picked this up at Kroger this week for these packets, and I currently have chocolate protein powder, but that doesn't go with this recipe in that it kind of obscures the green vivid tint that I'm going for. So I picked this up. I really like it. It's the sport formulation by virtue of the fact that they've added these BCAAs, which I think are, in the studies that I've read, potentially can help muscle recovery, which first thing in the morning is not really a concern of mine, but maybe is helpful after a workout. But I don't typically consume this Vega Sport one. I do like the taste, however, and I just got the vanilla flavor for the recipe. And I'm also going to be adding a teaspoon of flaxseed meal. I love to add flaxseed meal to my oatmeal. I just find that it gives a little extra something, if you will. And I get this bad boy at Costco. And then for adding in as well, I'm going to be adding some of these organic goji berries to the mix. You could use raisins or whatever dried berry of your choosing would work well. Supplies-wise, I've got my liquid courage here in Totoro. Look how cute he is, guys. Some of you guys have gotten one in your stockings over the holidays and are really enjoying Totoro. He's so cute. I've got a little bit of the ceremonial matcha that I'm drinking currently. I'm going to be grating my zucchini on this box grater here. And I'm going to be just cooking them on my oats on the stove here in this old school Le Creuset pot. Apologies. And speaking of liquid courage, look at this sweet tea towel that I got from one of you guys for the holidays. It says, "I run on caffeine and pixie dust." This is so cute. It's very much me, you guys. It's very much me. So I have it here as a little inspiration to get me going this morning. But first up, everyone's favorite step, I'm gonna just grate up this zucchini on my box grater. You can do this, in advance the night before. It doesn't have to be done the day of, but I figured I would do it now just to show you guys. And as I take down my Christmas decor, I'm holding on to this pretty little origami flower that I made to just kind of keep my decor up a little bit and keep my spirits up as I see my decorations go down and the apartment start to look bare again. And I'm listening to Rosamund Pilcher's September, an audiobook. I also have the hardcover book that I'm reading, cross-pollinating, if you will. You guys know I really enjoyed The Shell Seekers a lot, and September you all recommended, and I am loving it. I just started it, and it is likewise a fantastic read. I highly recommend it so far. All right, so first up I'm just gonna grate up my zucchini. You may have noticed that I fired up this morning my Anjou aromatherapy candle. You'll recall quite a while back, actually, they sent me that candle to my P.O. box, but it was right before my Bath & Body Works haul, where I got a few candles for fall, and then I had my wonderful Tuscany candles for the holiday season for Christmas, and the peppermint meringue. So now that those are done, I don't have any candles. But then I remembered I had that one, and I just fired it up. It smells really nice, guys. It's a soy candle. I know some of you prefer those. But yeah, it gives a really nice, I guess, throw. I think that's the right term. I have no idea. Because I have it in my living room, and I can smell it all the way here in the kitchen. That's key for me. If I can't smell a candle, at least at my counter, in the distance of my apartment, to me, it's not strong enough of a throw, but some people prefer a milder one. Then these little nubbins I just snack on. But we've got our zucchini grated here. And before I grated up my zucchini, I just took my pot over to the stove, and I added a cup of water and just 5 or 6 goji berries, and I have the water simmering there. So I'm gonna dance with you guys on over to the stove, and we're gonna add the shredded zucchini to that water. Just kind of simmering in the water there. The reason I do it that way is they kind of release some of their sweetness and kind of flavor the water a little bit. So now I'm just gonna add my shredded zucchini. Between the goji berries and the green tea in this, we're getting quite an antioxidant load, as well as the veggies. In my overview of green tea for health video, you guys seem to enjoy that quite a bit. I talked about some of the benefits of consumption of green tea and you know, the polyphenols in green tea as an antioxidant. And consuming antioxidants, you know, theoretically can help combat some of the ravages of ultraviolet light that wreaks havoc on our skin. My hands are clean, by the way. I just washed them with the Attitude fragrance-free hand wash that I love so much, so I don't flavor my food with soap taste. Okay, so I've just added that. But speaking of sun protection, I am really loving that Bioderma sunscreen that my friend in the Netherlands sent me. But that in combination with this, as well as my Coolie Bar hat, that is what is going to keep me shielded from the sunshine today. Alrighty. And now I'm just going to add the 1/3 of a cup of rolled oats. While I was, this morning, I looked up famous actresses, you guys, with a raspy voice. #1 on the list, who I keep referencing, is Scarlett Johansson. But you want to hear some of the other ones while I just kind of wait for this to heat up a little bit? We've got Emma Stone. We have some gal I've never heard of from Life with Derek named Ashley Leggett. I think I'm saying that correct. Sophia Bush. Oh yeah, I used to really enjoy on the, do you guys remember the WB One Tree Hill? That show was so good. And they re-released it, I think, on Netflix, and I rewatched it recently. It's a good one. Miley Cyrus, okay. Whoopi Goldberg, I don't think I sound like her. She does have a raspy voice though. Rachel Ray, hey, that's appropriate for what I'm doing here. Demi Moore, ooh, Kathleen Turner, I'd love to sound like her. What an icon. Romancing the Stone. Misha Barton from the OC. Oh, Kirstie Alley, yep. Lauren Bacall, another icon. Candace King, never heard of her. Diane Neal from Law and Order. Ashley Benson from Spring Breakers, I've never heard of her either. Polly Perrette from NCIS, never heard of her. I don't watch that show. Oh yeah, I've seen her. I know who she is now. Now I have a name with a face. Lindsay Lohan, the good old Mean Girl star. Troyan Bellisato. Oh, that's the gal from Pretty Little Liars. And Juliette Lewis. One of my favorite Juliette Lewis movies is The Other Sister. I enjoy that one a lot. She's such a good actress. And she was also, you know, in Christmas Vacation. She was so good in that movie. So comment below on what your vote is for who I sound like currently. Because, you know, it's kind of funny. All right, so as I'm talking here to you guys, the oats are kind of cooking down. I'm going to go ahead and add a teaspoon of the blueberry matcha to this. And the reason I'm adding it now is I'm kind of whisk it in while the oats cook. That way it'll sort of dissolve a little bit. I just love the color that this gives. FYI, as far as the caffeine on this, it's the one serving of matcha is about the equivalent of half a cup of coffee, so down titrate accordingly if you're sensitive to caffeine. Okay, and I'm just gonna mix it on in here. If you don't have whole fresh cranberries or frozen cranberries, you can use, you know, as I said, any berry of your choosing to give it this kind of festive look. Look how pretty that is. Yeah, cranberries have a lot of antioxidants as well, so, and vitamin C. Vitamin C is important for collagen synthesis. Scurvy is the manifestation of vitamin C deficiency. It was seen when there wasn't access to there's no access to citrus fruits. They became vitamin C deficient. And because vitamin C is important for collagen synthesis, not only in the skin, but, you know, there's collagen in the eyes, there's collagen in your gums. There are different types of collagens all throughout the body. And vitamin C deficiency, when collagen can't be synthesized properly in the setting of vitamin C deficiency, those structures start to break down quite a bit, like the gums start bleeding, and the structure of the hair falls apart, and the structure of the deeper layers of the skin falls apart. Our blood vessels kind of fall apart. They get leaky, and the hairs on the legs look like little corkscrews. That's one manifestation. There actually was a case report of scurvy in a teenager who was living down in his parents' basement eating nothing but pizza, those pizza pockets, I think, and I guess they ended up having a low vitamin C content, although you'd think with the tomato sauce it'd be quite high, but he was eating, or maybe it was chicken nuggets he was living off of, something like that. So, I mean, that'd be one setting. Alcoholics, unfortunately, often will stop eating, and when they do that, they, you know, can become vitamin C deficient. There's just no vitamin C in alcohol. And so they can also develop it as well, but it is rare. And people ask me a fair amount about should we be taking collagen supplements for skin. I'm not going to comment on the joint health benefits of that because I'm not an orthopedic surgeon, rheumatologist, or physiatrist, and I'm not up to date on that literature. But as far as skin benefit, it doesn't make any rational sense that ingesting a collagen supplement would be of any benefit to skin health, and there's no evidence for doing that. But many people anecdotally report benefits, so you know, just because the science isn't there, you know, you could keep doing it, but I don't promote people taking collagen supplements for skin. Plus they're not vegan, so they don't fit in my lifestyle, but they are a high source of protein. Fun fact though, before I was vegan, you know, collagen is also in our joints, as I kind of alluded to. It's the stuff at the end of the, kind of at the end of the bones in the joint space. Very important there. But before I was vegan, like when I was a child, one of my favorite, definitely non-vegan foods is fried chicken. And my favorite part about the fried chicken, which used to gross people out, is I used to like to chew on the ends of the bones where the meat is. They call it the gristle. Yeah, that's a collagen supplement right there. That's basically collagen, the gristly stuff on meats and stuff. And I actually like really enjoyed the taste of that as a child, bizarrely. Because all the flavors of the chicken will kind of concentrate there and it sort of be the most tasty. But it's a little disgusting factoid about my past that I thought I would share with you all as we chit-chat about collagen and vitamin C and antioxidants, all that jazz here. All right. And I'm going to add a little extra stevia here, the stevia packet that I got at Kroger, the Simple Truth brand. I've really been pleased with the Simple Truth brand. It's kind of like the Kroger generic organic line. So I've liked that one. It's a good one. I did not care for that Whole Earth one. It was like a monk fruit stevia blend. I didn't like that. Vitacost has a good one that's pretty good as well. So this almost looks like cake batter now. So I'm just kind of mixing it with a fork. And I'm gonna add just a little bit more water to get it all mixed in. See how creamy it comes out? What kind of vegan protein powders, if any, do you guys like? I like, Vega's okay. I don't normally eat it. I really like that organic one. The chocolate's a good one, and the peanut butter one is really good. I also like just plain, the plain rice protein and pea protein from Vitacost. That aren't flavored, because then you can kind of do your own thing with it. So I like those as well. I haven't tried. Oh, the other one that I liked was the Moon Juice Shop Blue Adaptogenic Protein. That one was good. They've got a chocolate one and a vanilla one that I want to try. I'm just going to add a teaspoon of flaxseed meal. This has no taste to it, really, the flaxseed meal. So, I guess it adds fatty acids and things like that. I just think it gives it a little bit more of an interesting fiber profile, I suppose. So anyways, I'm going to transfer this to a bowl, and in it goes. All right, so as you can see, they look delicious, but I can't ingest this without some topping, so don't be alarmed. My stove is completely cool here. And so I'm just going to top this first up with a little dusting of my favorite whole hemp seeds. I get these just from the bulk bin at Kroger. No, Kroger's not sponsoring this video, but I shop there a fair amount. And look how cute, guys. I've got this sweet little koala bear spoon that's perfect for getting some of these out and nicely dusting. And then I'm going to top it with a few more of the goji berries for vibrancy and extra cuteness. Basically for the purposes of this video, otherwise I'd probably just inhale this. Keeping it real. And then for added zhuzh, because I'm talking to you guys and I'm feeling pretty, I'm going to add a little bit of this Ceylon cinnamon from Frontier Co-op here. Cinnamon really makes everything extra sweet. there you have it, guys. A delicious bowl of berry matcha oats with tons of antioxidants and a little bit of protein, and gonna keep you satisfied through the day and help combat those free radicals, and also make me a nicer person by virtue of not getting hangry. So yeah, I'm gonna inhale this and get going. But if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.